and welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, welcome. My name is Nicole. I am a reseller on eBay. I also am on Drug Treatment Court, and I think it's really important that I take the time to kind of share my journey and how I became a reseller, because I certainly didn't think that was the path I was going to end up taking. Don't mind what this looks like. It's a little crinkled up. My kid got a hold of it. I am currently on phase 3 of Northumberland County Drug Treatment Court, and what that is a series of phases where it is heavily monitored by probation and counseling services and a team of people that are trying to help you rebuild your life. So I am in recovery of drugs and alcohol. I unfortunately had a series of DUIs that thankfully nobody was hurt, or I didn't hurt myself. So that's what happened, and that's why I'm in drug court. I've been on it for like a little over 3 years, which is a long time. Maybe we will get into that story another day, but the reason for this video today is to share with you how I make money being a felon, a convicted felon, money that is legal and approved and is really successful. Of course, with anything, it is up to you. It all determines on how successful you want to be. Are you going to put as much time and motivation as you did on your drug or your drinking? I know when I was in my active addiction that I would stop at nothing to get what I wanted. So that's how I led my reselling business. I would stop at nothing. If I set a goal for myself, I would not stop until I succeeded that goal. Alright, well, today I had to go to drug court. I had to check in with the judge, probation, and some other people. So while I was a few towns over, I stopped at one of my favorite Salvation Army stores, and they had a massive stash of new inventory. Most of it was Christmas items. Unfortunately, I guess they're having like some kind of Black Friday sale. They're holding a lot of their good items until that day. Now, I don't drive, so I am at the mercy of my boyfriend to when he feels like allowing me or taking me to a thrift store. So that's, kind of when I get to shop. So anywho, long story short, here are some of the items that I picked up today. Oh, by the way, I like to display my vintage little tykes. As I make videos, I want to put in the background like some of my collections. I am a huge lover of everything like late 80s, early 90s, all of 1990s and early 2000s of Fisher-Price, little tykes. I have lots of food type items, play, pretend. So in the background I have the kitchen set with all of the food. I have a Little Tykes washer and dryer with the ironing board. Here I have Little Tykes vacuum with the little handheld. So that is like, I'm like super passionate about vintage toys and vintage holiday decorations. I absolutely love them. They make me so happy, and why not? If something isn't illegal and it makes you happy, then you should totally do it. Alright, enough with that. Let's get into the video, the haul. Along with my theme of vintage, I know it sounds weird, but I like to pick up older style men's underwear and also women's. I'm going to lot these two together. They are Jockey. They're like little short boxers, and I like the print on it. I also like the tag on it. I will put that with this one and lot them together. Now the color of the week was pink, so everything pink was 50% off. Now, I am a very addictive personality, so naturally I love to shop. Unfortunately, I have a very active 2.5-year-old toddler that wants my constant attention, so I like to buy, but I don't have a lot of time to list right now. So I do have a warehouse that I tend to buy and store, and I need to start pulling my inventory and start listing it, because it's crazy to have all this money like sitting and, you know, not making you any money. So this might seem like a lot of stuff, and every haul is like a lot of stuff, but that's just me. That's just how I am. Okay, so I got this old men's like wall decoration. I like the decals on it. When I read it, it really didn't make sense to me, but I like the decals, so I picked it up. Let's see. And as I said, they had a lot of vintage Christmas, or a lot of Christmas up, so pick some of these up. I will lot these both together. I like that. And I do have one of these. I believe that it's all obviously missing the piece, but I think this is like a mini blow mold light. I have one of these, and it has like a rod, like a candlestick that this would sit on top of. This is like a plastic little Santa. I don't, honest to God, I don't know why I keep picking these up. I have so many of them. I keep telling myself that I'm gonna make myself a wreath out of bulbs. I've yet to do so. I keep buying these, and my son will either smash them or I will break them. So it's like, why do I keep buying these for? These do well. I stopped buying the used ones. I will only buy them if they are new old stock. I will lot these all together most likely. So the 3 sets I will put together. I might keep this guy for myself. I really liked his face. He's a little wind-up decoration. Oh, and his head moves. Oh, so sweet. Okay, well, we'll just sit him down there for a minute. Okay, so moving on to some more items. This was 10 cents. I could not pass him up. I also have a few more of these. I'm not sure if they were homemade stuffed pillows, but Garfield. This is a set of 3 little teddy bears. This would look really nice, I would think, in like a Victorian style house or a bench, or really, you know, anywhere. This is a Father Christmas. I believe this one was homemade. It has like a piece of cardboard on the bottom so that it will stand up. Double-sided. Okay, here are some of the clothing items that I did pick up. Here is a vintage little girl's newborn sleeper. I think it has like little animals on them, a giraffe, a bunny. Probably from the 1960s, 1970s. Really cute. Next up, a little girl's Christmas corduroy jumper with a gift with a teddy bear, pocket, couple pockets. Really cute. I absolutely love these fleece little pajama sets. This is for a bigger child. It says size 8. Little girl. It has flowers all over it. They are not the footed. It has the foot out, footless. This little snowsuit looks like it was never even worn because the tag on it is perfect. It says a 2T, but I think that, well, I know that vintage tends to run small. I would think that this would be like a 12 to 18 month max. Little snow outfit. Well, maybe I guess it could, since the feet are out, this probably could fit up to a 2. I will throw my son into it or ask my son if he will model this for me so I can get an idea on the size, but I would say maybe under 2T. Vintage button-up. I think it's a men's. Yeah, it is a men's. It's like a hunting shirt. It has ducks and black labs on them. Thought that was different. Somebody will like that. I did notice the flaws on this. I do like to wear oversized sweaters myself. I like the graphics on this. I'm going to try to get the stains out of it. There's just a few on the front. You can't even, I don't know if you can see it now, but can I try it for myself? This has news item print all over it. Next up is a Christmas sweater from the 90s with lots of embellishments all over. Little jingle bells. I always say that I want to keep it for myself, but I have way too many clothes. I do not need anything else. I've been really into men's polo rugby long sleeve shirts. I'm really into those, and I know a lot of other people are too. I just loved the coloring on this, the stripes. Picked that one up. I also picked this guy up. Then one more. Just love the colorway on this one too. A modest 1990s women's long jumper style dress. It is long sleeve. I'm trying to back this up so you can see it a little bit better, but let me see if I can move this a little bit. So this is a long jumper dress with buttons. Half tempted to try it on myself. It has pockets on it. This would probably be comfy, just like to lounge around the house all day in. A woman's Christmas corduroy jumper dress from the 90s. Mother and daughter can match with this and the previous one that I showed. Oh, a few weeks ago I saw a woman of my size donate a bunch of awesome vintage items. This is, I was waiting for them to go on sale and it finally happened, so I picked up a bunch of the dresses. This is like a drop waist peplum. I think it's silk. It feels really nice. No, it says polyester, but it's really nice feeling. So it has the buttons going down and like the drop waist down here with the peplum pleats. This woman had several of these style dresses. I'm assuming that they probably looked really nice on her. That's why she got and had numerous of them. Now this one is definitely silk. This is another style of that dress. The drop waist again, peplum pleats at the bottom. See if I can stand on this to show you. This one would obviously need a, this one would need a slip underneath it. It does have the matching belt. I can step on this. Ah! That with the little pocket handkerchief. Probably a secretary wore this to work. Okay, here is another modest style long dress. It does have a nice neckline with a, is this a pin? Yeah, I think it's a pin or else a button, not really sure. Okay, so it is a long dress. Really cute. Here is another one of those dresses. This woman just loved her little peplum pleated dresses, didn't she? Buttons. She was a very professional woman that liked to dress nice. All right, I am gonna see if Jared will try this on for me for Christmas pictures. What are you talking about? You just ruined my vintage pair of men's long johns. It does have the back with the butt flap. I am going to see if Jared will wear these on Christmas morning and get some pictures, family photo, matching PJs. After that, then I will put this on eBay. It's also a big size, so that does well. All right, here is a snow jacket from the 80s. This is a name brand that I see a lot, Current Scene. From the 80s. I think it's a men's. Different colors on it. Next up is a men's vintage corduroy bomber style jacket with faux fur trim around the neck. Really nice, very 70s. And my last item is going to be this huge stocking. I'm going to wash it up and give it to my son for Christmas. And I can't wait to fill it up with all of the stuff. This will definitely take a lot of stuff to fill this. It's like half the size of me. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And I want to let you know that don't give up. When I was in my active addiction, I never knew that life would and could be as good as it is right now. That if there's a will, there's a way. And if you guys have any questions or need help or need encouragement, I would love to support you. I know things, you know, are very hard at sometimes, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Just don't give up and keep going. Again, I thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, bye. I just also wanted to add into this video that I definitely should not have been recording a video today. My mom does take my son overnight 1 day a week, and I am supposed to be, you know, organizing my inventory and listing and all that, but you have to go with what you want to do in your heart. If you want to make a video, go make that video. If you want to, you know, go do something for yourself, go do it. Don't feel like you have to force yourself to do something if you don't want to do it, that's when you're not going to get the best type of work done. And so do what feels good to you, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!